So artistic use of mind chapter. So how to use a mind symptom? Many hints are there. One is, you can use it directly if the mind symptoms are qualified and are universal and not circumstantial. For example, answers reflects long. You ask him a question, what do you like to eat? He's thinking. Sweets. Thinks so much before he can reply. Or there's many things about answering is so beautiful in the repertory, I tell you. Repeats the question first. I had one patient who was so irritating. Any question you ask, and she will ask also in a very, as if you are asking her, what are you asking? You know, that kind of. What do you like to eat? Like to eat. Sweets. How is your sleep? My sleep is okay. What dreams you get? Dreams I get. Okay. So, always repeating the question first. In fact, I found it so irritating that I started teasing my children like this. So, any question they ask me, where are we going for dinner? Going for dinner. Bug the hell out of them. That's another one. Another is, so answers repeats the question first. That's a rubric. Another is called question speaks continuously in. He doesn't answer, only asks you another question. I once, one of my senior colleagues was there. He said, will you come to visit my Guruji? I said, sure. So I went to visit Guruji. Guruji was a spiritual head of something, okay. So in a big, like a auditorium, all these Gurujis, students, chelas sitting around. And Guruji will not go to a private room to answer my questions. I have to ask him there and then. His problem was constipation, which I felt was a little thoda disappointing. Imagine such a big spiritual teacher. You expect something bigger, no? So, okay. I said, okay, no problem. What's your problem? He said, constipation. I said, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please, you can answer because it helps me. Okay. What to ask? What do you like in food and drink? He said, my son, does a yogi have any preferences? Does a yogi like this over that? Does a yogi ever feel a desire? This way he kept on asking. Continuously he gave me, except for the answer, all the questions. So then I tried to irritate him a little bit. Because how to get a history, no? So I said, is it like this yogi? Yes. A yogi, he can see with his ears and hear with his eyes. Is it not? I said, if you say so, but if you don't mind, can we do a little test? You can just shut your eyes and I'll just put 3 fingers in front of your ears and you tell me how many fingers there are. I said, I would like to see. No, I didn't mean any disrespect, but to get a history, you have to irritate some people. Then he said, my son, do you have any respect for yogis? Do you dare to question the power of a yogi? And all questions only, no answers. So there is a rubric, question speaks continually in. Aurum, yeah. So, Aurum, at that time I only had Aurum. Anyway.
Questions in, sir.
Answers questions in.
in.
Yeah, okay. Let us look at that also. Answers, answering in questions. Answers in questions. Again you see the same, no? Aurum, isn't it? Good. So, this was a very favorite habit of our one former Prime Minister called Morarji Desai. He always would answer in questions. He would never give the answer. Any press reporter would ask him, how are the relation with Pakistan? How do you expect it to be? What do you think it will be? Like that only he will answer. So one guy got so exasperated. He says, why do you always answer in questions? He said, why not?